Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing some back to school tips for online school 2020. So I'm just going to be going through some tips and tricks that I've used to make myself more productive and get assignments in better and focus and study better throughout the school day. So if you're interested in watching this video, please continue. If not, whatever, make sure you give this video a like, subscribe, and comment down below because that really helps the YouTube algorithm recommend my videos to other people. But let's get on into this video. My first tip is to find a workspace that you feel comfortable at. It's really important to find a workspace you feel comfortable at because then you'll be more productive. Make sure it's not too cluttered and try to keep it as organized as possible, otherwise you'll get confused or possibly even aggravated that it's cluttered and not focus on your work during the school day. It's really important that it is clean because it really just helps you have a better work environment and it helps you put together a nice space that you'll actually enjoy working at during the school day. My next major tip for the school day, or just going back to school in general, is don't overwork yourself. Like, amen to that. Just don't overwork yourself. If you feel like you're pushing too much and you're gonna get like really stressed out, make sure you just focus on something else and try to get your mind off of it. Otherwise, you're gonna overstress out and get to a burnout, which I know happened to me last year. I got so burnt out on school, I didn't want to do anything anymore, and I almost didn't care about my grades anymore either. Just don't overwork yourself. It's really important that you keep your mental health in check at all times, and just make sure that you aren't affecting yourself and put yourself before school. Well, school's really important. I don't know about putting yourself. Put your mental health before school. Maybe don't put yourself before school, but put your mental health before school because your mental health is really important and that will actually help you get better grades. So in turn, putting your mental health before school is putting you before school. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that you'll get better grades if you put your mental health before school. Create a schedule that works for you. This is one of the most important things ever. I personally have a planner that I use every single day, and I schedule out a filming day every week, and I plan out a video normally the day or two before. And so I just use this planner. It's from Target and it's really cheap. I think it was like $10. I'm not sure. It's a really good price and it works out really well and it's nicely made. It's like perfect for all my needs and stuff. So if you're wanting a planner, I'll have that one linked down below. It's just a plain black planner, but it splits it up into days, weeks, and months, and I think the year as well. So it's like a really nice planner and it has everything scheduled out perfectly for me, and it just works well for me. But if you don't like this type of planner, you can totally just go for like a composition book or even a bullet journal if you have the time to do bullet journaling. I mean, I personally used to do bullet journaling, but I realized I don't really have the time or patience to do one, so I decided to stop bullet journaling. But this journal is basically how I would lay out my bullet journal anyways, so I really enjoy this method of keeping track and making a schedule for me. It's just so nice to have some sort of schedule. It helps you be less stressed out because you know when things are due, you know when you have time to take a break and stuff. It's good to block out your time. My next tip for you guys is get your work done in a timely manner. I'm really bad at this, including yesterday. I did one of my projects literally last night and it's due today. Like, I'm so bad at this, but I need to work on it. Just get your work done in a timely manner if you can. It's really difficult for me. I always want to push stuff off, but getting your work done in a timely manner definitely helps you with your mental health. You're so much less stressed out like when things are due because you've already gotten it finished, and it just gives you more time overall to like relax and stuff because normally your head is not as clouded as it would be when you're trying to get all your work done in a really short amount of time. And normally your work is a lot better if you have a ton of time to do it because you can go over it more times than having to write it all in one part of the day, I guess. Having to get it all done in like a few hours, that gives you so much less time, and normally you'll score lower on those assignments because you didn't take as much time and put as much effort into them. So my next tip is if you're in high school or middle school or even elementary school, definitely check your email 3 times a day. I personally like to check my email at breakfast, then I check it at lunch, and then I check it right before I go to bed, just to make sure I'm caught up on every single thing during the day. Also, make sure if you have another platform, aka like Schoology, Google Classroom, or something else like that, make sure you check that as well, probably during the same exact time periods, because that will help you keep on track of new assignments. It will keep you on track of all your emails for school, from teachers, parents, whatever may be going on. It will just help you keep track of the things you need to get finished and all that, and new notifications, because my school sends out emails to all the students and parents, and I'm on student council, so I get emails for that as well. So it just really helps if you have everything scheduled and planned out. It's so much nicer and it's so much less stressful if you check your email instead of being bombarded with a bunch of emails all at once. Less stress and all that stuff. If you are confused, ask your teacher a question. You definitely have to do this. I know so many people are so nervous to ask their teacher a question because they're on online school, but do it just like you were in the classroom. Just ask them the question, because otherwise your grade's gonna suffer, the teacher's gonna wonder why you're not performing well, and then it's just because you're not asking questions. If you're confused, ask a freaking question. It's not that hard. All you have to do is click your unmute button or raise your hand, and you can just ask a question. It's so simple and it gets your answers done. And your grades won't be affected as much if you ask the questions, because then you'll understand what you're actually trying to do. Like, it's so simple. Why wouldn't you just ask a question? If you can, why not? My next tip is to just check your assignments often. Like I said before, if you have PowerSchool, Google Classroom, or whatever you're using, check that often, because it will really help you just keep on track with everything. Because I've had teachers assign assignments at like 7 p.m. So you never know when you're gonna get a new assignment. Even like when I was in 8th grade, some of my teachers would post Zoom meeting links like 5 minutes before the Zoom meeting happened. No notification the day before or anything. And we just get the Zoom meeting link and we have to go. Just check constantly to make sure you're on top of things and that you won't miss any meetings or important information that your school or your teachers may be giving out, because that also can affect your freaking grade. Don't freaking stress out too much. Like I've said before, don't stress out. It's just school. It's not gonna affect your future, especially if, well, high school will. But middle school, it's not gonna freaking affect your future. Like if you're a middle schooler, take it easy, like do it. It might be good for your high school to do A's a little bit in the classes you want to get into more accelerated classes with. Like personally, I got into honors geometry and I got into biology freshman year instead of taking physics and chemistry and algebra 1. Just try to do your best. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20 during school. My final tip is wear clothes you feel comfortable in. Get ready, like change your clothes from what you slept in, but yes, it can still be comfortable. You can wear sweatpants and like a nice shirt or whatever. It doesn't really matter, just as long as you're changing into something else that instead of what you slept in, and it's something that you're comfortable in, and it will help you love yourself, and it will help you do much better in school, because you'll probably be more focused on what you're learning instead of what you're wearing. If you're focused on what you're wearing, you're not focused on what you're learning, and that's definitely going to affect your grades in a negative way. Definitely wear clothes that are comfortable for you, that work well for you. Wear whatever makes you comfortable and makes you confident, because you need to love yourself, and then that will also help you get better grades. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and all the tips that I gave you guys. These are tips that really work well for me, and I hope they work well for you. Just do whatever you need to focus and get those good grades. Do well in school. Do whatever you want in school. Make sure this year isn't too stressful for you guys. But I just wanted to give you guys those tips because I thought they'd be very helpful for anyone who's in middle school or in high school. Maybe even people who are in college. I don't know. Probably not, because I doubt I have any college viewers. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed, because I know I love making these videos and they're so fun for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like. Comment down below what you've been feeling today. So when you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified every single time I post. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next Friday at 7 a.m. Bye!